Hello, Nestblock. I am chessjerk, and we're going to play some Legacy of the Wizard, a classic game I used to play way back in the day and never got anywhere, because the game never doesn't tell you anything. So, we're going to have some fun. Alright, so... got our various family members here. Each one has a specific crown. Don't start yet. No, every family member has a specific crown. You need 4 crowns to get the sword, which the sun used to kill the dragon. I mean, pretty straightforward game. So, we will not be using said family members to collect their crowns because that's way too slow. So we'll do it in our own order. So, but we will begin in 3, 2, 1, go. All right. So we're gonna use the daughter. The daughter's special skill is she jumps very high. That's about all she does. But hey, jumping high is very good. We will be using... I will not be doing... There's manipulations to get the scroll item, which makes you run very fast. I do not know them, so I will not be using them. But... there is another... There's a jumping glitch we'll be using later. I will explain it when it comes up. So, kill a few of these enemies to get a few items. Keys. Generally, the game looks to your various stats at the top and gives you items you don't have. So if you have no keys, you will get a key drop. If you're low on health, you'll get a food drop, etc. I'm going over to the right here. There's a scroll. It's a nice... I totally manipulated that, by the way. I didn't actually, but it's okay. Because you can see scrolls make you run very fast. And if you watch the tool-assisted run of the game, it gets scrolls everywhere and beats the game in like 10 minutes. Which is pretty insane. We got a little treasure chest here. It's got 50 gold in it. Gotta have money. We will be using that money shortly to buy stuff. But that's the only reason to go over to the right there. But you need the money to buy a specific item. I believe there is at least one of every item in the game. You can see on this pause screen here, there's all these various items. I believe there's at least one of every item hidden in the maze. But I'm pretty sure you at least need to buy one to get other items. So, I'm pretty sure you can't get through the game without spending any money at all. Alright, I picked up a ring there. Ring is temporary invincibility. Always a good thing to have. Also, another quirk of the running fast mechanic is that your shots do a lot less damage when you're running fast. So you'll see if I have a scroll before a boss battle, I will probably wait until the scroll runs out. Or the boss may not be beatable. Alright, that's poison. We don't want poison. Poison takes 5 health away. We don't want that. And there's more poison. Alright, that's magic. We'll keep magic high, so that's okay. That's food. And probably the game says your life is your... I mean, keys are my lowest. The key drops are only guaranteed on the first key and the second key. After that, it can pretty much be anything. Didn't hit that, that's good. Some enemies in the game do a lot of damage. And we will try to be avoiding those whenever possible. So we'll go to in the daughter's area. This is kind of like the hub area. And this direction goes to the daughter's area where the daughter's crown is. As you can tell by the happy, upbeat music that we get now in this section. I believe every section has their own special music as well. So you can tell if music changes, you probably entered somebody's particular section. Can I get some drops, please, that aren't poison? I guess not. Alright, so we're going to open a treasure chest here and get an elixir. There are 2 types of elixirs, one for health and one for magic. You can't equip items until you actually go to an inn or go back to your home. So, I can't use the elixir yet. So right there, that's the jumping glitch. That if you jump and then pause the game once, fall a little bit, pause the game again, you can get a second jump in midair. Which allows you to skip a decent chunk of the game. Pick up a scroll in the chest here. The scrolls that you get in chests last a little bit longer than scrolls you get off of random enemies, which is nice. And we will just scroll for a while just to run through this area. Pick up an item down here. There's the wings. Wings won't be used for a while, but I will explain them when I do. Alright, we gotta use the jumping glitch here. Sometimes you can jump off of the backs of enemies If there's an enemy like jumping around in this area, you can just jump off its back to get up to there. Alright, now we're going to use all this wonderful cash that we got and buy a mattock, which is a item specific for the daughter. That can be, she can destroy destroyable blocks at the cost of 1 magic. We also have a key locked in a chest. 20 keys. 20 keys will last us for a good chunk of the run, so we don't have to worry about key drops anymore. Which is nice. Ooh, another scroll. Nice. That's an excellent scroll drop. Run fast. So now we're going to backtrack a bit. Actually, I'm running too fast. I can't jump. There we go. There we go.
Yeah.
So now we're going to... Now, oddly enough, the boss area is kind of at the beginning. Oh, I need money. I just realized I need money. Thank you. I need another money drop. Alright. There's a money drop. Thank you very much, game. I appreciate your generosity. Alright. Oh, take that money drop, too. You need 10 gold to use the inn, which we will do now. And get the mattock, which we will need to get to the first boss. Alright, so the boss is above this area right here. So we're going to use the jumping glitch to bypass this entire section. There's a whole section off to the right, and we're going to skip it all. It's way too slow. I will take all of your money drops. You can see when she does that little bouncing animation that she takes damage. Every character takes damage if you fall too far. So it's important to know. Alright, here's the mattock. Destroying these blocks. No way around it. There's also 2 fake blocks right here. Oh, but I hit those. Okay, well. I forgot about those things. Oh, I didn't make it. Get back. There we go. And there's a crown. So when you go with the crown, we go, whoa! And then you get to a boss there. The first boss is pretty straightforward. We're pretty much going to go inside the spider's hitbox and just mash the button. And it's dead. The boss is about boiled down to you hope they die before you do. Luckily the first boss doesn't do too much damage. Alright, so now we're gonna go back home. The actual proper speedrun will continue to use the daughter for the next 2 areas. I'm gonna actually use the dog, Pochi. The dog's property is that it is not damaged by enemies, except bosses. So, because of that, the Pochi's area, all of the enemies do tons and tons of damage. Which is not a problem for him, because he doesn't take damage from enemies. But when you use the daughter, you use the daughter to use her jumping to make the section faster. But we're going to do a slightly slower way to, I guess, a more marathon-safe way. I also have an elixir equipped. The elixir is used if you run out of health. It will refill your health to maximum. We'll also stockpile some gold, too. Just to be safe. Okay. Those types of enemies there, they don't take damage until you run into them. And some of them do a lot of damage. Like my full health is 99 that you start with. Some of them do 10 damage. The ones in Pochi's area do 100 damage. They one-shot you from full health. So that's why his ability to not take damage from enemies is so important. And with the daughter, you intentionally die and use the elixir to revive, and then just bypass that enemy. We're going to do it slightly safer. The daughter does this part a little bit easier too, because we're gonna jump over through up this wall right here. There we go. Thank you. Power Glove. Power Glove quadruples your attack power. Very, very important for bosses. They will die very fast. Take a key too? Sure. I need this guy. I need you to come back here, please. Thank you. Need a little boost there. It's all good. Here's another part where the daughter will take a slight shortcut. If you go straight to the right here, it takes you to the next area, but you have to destroy a block. The dog, Pochi, cannot destroy blocks. So I gotta take the long way around. But it's okay. The scenic route, as it were.
I've never seen.
I will probably have to use the inn because I'm running low on mats. The scroll, that'll help. Because we gotta go through a tile in the ceiling over here, and this scroll will help me get to it in the first place. There we go. We got money. We'll use that money later. And we go through the ceiling. Now, these enemies that just randomly appear everywhere do 30 to 40 damage each. So this area is very dangerous for the daughter. But Pochi doesn't care. Could go to the end there. That's alright. Alright, so here is the mimic enemy. That enemy right there. 100 damage it does. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. No. Jump, Pochi. Because the path is up here. So the daughter takes the damage, dies, revives, and gets to that one. But that is... So this is actually Pochi's crown. And we go, whoa! And again, Pochi will take damage from this enemy. There we go. Ooh, okay. Kind of scary there, but I had the elixir just in case. Alright, so 2 bosses down, 2 crowns down. We will go back home and again pick the daughter. The daughter will get the father's crown because the father is way too slow. So we want this and this, and we're gonna block. If I have enough gold, then I'm going to next purchase an item that the mother will use eventually. Also going to get additional gold because I definitely have a few more in usages that I'm going to need. I think I need 60 to buy this item that the mother will use. Poison stop. Really good gold drops. So now there's a hidden shop up here. But you need the mattock to see it. We're gonna buy a key wand. The key wand, something the mother uses. The key wand opens doors at the cost of 1 magic instead of 1 key. And there are a lot of doors on the mother's path. We'll use that later. But let's go to the father's path here. The father's path also has this item for the mother. It's a crossbow. We'll use that in the mother's area. And then we get music change. Also another chest with a key, with 20 keys in here. We'll take that too. All the keys we need for the rest of the run. We're good. Alright, so this is the father's area. The father's specialty is his item moves blocks. It doesn't destroy blocks. But we have the mattock, so we can just destroy blocks anyway. The reason why it's not intended for the daughter to go this way is that we will get to a point where we're going to move about 120 blocks out of the way. Or we would. and instead we're going to destroy 120 blocks, but we currently don't have enough magic to do so, because it takes 1 magic per destroyed block. So, luckily on the path here, there will be a magic elixir, which restores your magic power when you run out. Alright, here we gotta be careful. A lot of the flooring here is fake. We don't want to fall through if at all possible, and we didn't. Okay. So we're gonna jump for here. I got it, good. I only barely got it. I'm gonna make sure I got it. I did. Okay, good. That was the magic elixir. Just like the regular elixir, when you run out of magic, it automatically restores all your magic. Which will be very, very important. And obviously spots like this, the manipulated routes that get scrolls all the time, this is the main time save for when you get scrolls, because all of this goes by at least 4 or 5 times faster than it is right now. Another scroll, nice. I just talked about that. Alright. Fortunately, I can't quite reach that block. Whoops. Jump first. The father gets around these areas by moving blocks around. But, you know, when you stand on a block and you push a direction on the keep on the D-pad, then the block will move that direction. That's how. I mean, the father will move these blocks over and use them as stepping stones. And here we're just destroying them, get them out of the way. Very hard to get these blocks to break on the first jump for some reason. There we go. Oh, wait. Ooh. Alright, that's a cross. Cross kills every enemy on the screen, even those that aren't even actually on the screen right now. So everyone in this general vicinity will all die in one shot. Very nice for getting drops. Okay, now we gotta... What we're gonna do here... Kill some enemies. We're gonna leave the magic drops on the ground. Because obviously, the meter goes up beyond 99. So we can get a little bit more extra magic. Just in case. So we'll go pick up that. So now we're actually at maximum magic, which is 109. We're gonna grab this scroll here. Jump. There we go. Sorry about the flashing. And now we're gonna run. That extra magic probably doesn't help totally, but, you know, can't hurt. Alright, so here's the section the father does, because using the power glove to move blocks does not cost magic at all. So killing all of these blocks costs 1 magic apiece. And there are more than 109 blocks. So you have to have the magic elixir. That's why this is intended for the father to complete, not the daughter. The mother can do this section too, because her crossbow shoots blocks across the screen. So you could do that. It might take you a long time to get through this section, obviously. So, the daughter being able to destroy blocks, much, much simpler. Luckily, these enemies don't do a whole lot of damage, so take a few hits. Nah, no big deal. The task does not use a magic elixir here. It actually manipulates magic drops from these enemies that are at the top of the screen. So it gets enough magic by just drops, which is pretty crazy. Probably doable without being a task, but I wouldn't want to try. Alright, so now I'm out of magic. Magic elixir go. So you see, it's a 109 is almost enough to do that all in one go, but not quite. Alright, that's a mimic right there. Some of the chests are mimics. I took damage. That's not good. Alright, well. I just took a lot of damage for no reason. Should be fine. Another scroll. Oh, jeez. Alright. Okay, whatever you say, game. We gotta get to the end. Alright, we made it to the end. Alright, so normally I would not take an item here, but because I did the previous area a bit differently, I'm going to actually take the elixir. So that if I die, because this boss is not free. The next two bosses are not free at all. So the elixir, I may die intentionally, max out my health, and then blast the boss and hope the boss dies first. Alright. We will pick up another elixir right here, which we'll be using in the next section for pretty much the same reason. It is nice you don't have to, I mean, elixirs, there's a shop that sells them, there's a bunch of shops that sell them. And they're pretty cheap, but we don't have to worry about that, because we don't get nearly enough money to buy more than 2 items and the various inn trips. Alright, so the crown is up here. Now, if you didn't have the jump glitch, you have to go all the way around to do who knows what. I don't even know what the route is for that. I don't want to do it, so. Alright. I think we're good. We're going to put the elixir on just in case. Got a crown, and we're going to go, whoa! Alright. I'm going to actually die. There we go. I did 0 damage to the boss. I hope I didn't overdo this, actually. I might be in trouble here. Nope, it died first. Oh! You know what? Better lucky than good, I always say. Alright. Alright, we will thank the daughter for her service. She performed brilliantly. But now she can rest for the rest of the game. Alright, so that's 3 crowns down. The mother is the only one who is the only one who can get her own crown. Because no one else has the proper equipment to do so. Alright. My favorite part about her section is coming up as you enter the section. It's got the most ridiculous fall you've ever seen. And I don't know why it's required too. You can't. There's no way around it. So. We'll stockpile some more gold for. I know I have at least 2 required inn trips. I can always do with a 3rd just in case. Keys aren't really a problem, though. I don't want to worry about that. Nice scroll. Got over. No, I took it. Thanks. Thought I made it. Alright, here's my favorite part. Her weapon shoots the blocks, and then you go down here, and then you. Whoa! That part is you can't dodge that. It's a required fall. I should really be moving and grooving here because normally I don't have a scroll here, and you have to walk down this incredibly long ladder. You can't jump down off a ladder. So that whole part takes 4 times longer if you don't have a scroll there. But I had one, so it saved a lot of time. Just ran out, too. Alright. So we use the key wand a little bit here. So you see, my magic is going down instead of my keys when opening these doors. Seems like the mother's area is full of these forced falls for some reason. I'm not sure why. This path is very convoluted. There's no shortcuts here. You have to know the path through the maze to get to her crown. A lot of money drops. Like to see that. Alright, I'm actually going to move off the key wand now. Use some of these keys. Again, there's no reason for me to run out of keys ever. And this was the biggest part in finding the mother section in the first place. You know, you just walk along here, it goes to a dead end, there's a shop over there. You have to come here and push down. And there's a hole in the floor. Thanks, game. Good luck finding that without a guide, or just randomly checking every single block. Alright, whatever. Kinda running low on life and magic. So there's a scroll, that'll help. Alright, so now we're gonna use... Oops, I didn't mean to pause there. Got wings. The wings let you fly. At the cost of a little bit of magic per second or something. So as long as you fly, when you have the wings equipped, you do not fall. Down to 32 health. A bit concerning, but should be fine. So the wings are required for this kind of area right here, because when you have spikes on a one-tile high area, you cannot walk through them without wings. You will just keep taking damage, and you can't walk through. The wings are required for that section there. And again, good luck figuring that out. So you could do the jumping glitch here, but the wings do the same thing, so it's alright. It's all good. Wait for this guy. Get out of here. Thank you. 19 magic. Not a lot. Luckily, when you get this low on magic, I'm gonna get nothing but magic drops, so... As long as I don't spam too bad. Should be good. We're gonna take this food here just in case. Use some keys, no problem. Here we gotta go up like here. Magic back. Oh, it gets worse. It gets worse. That's the short path. Yes. Now you fall again. 109, yeah. Good luck grinding for 199 keys, though. You'll be grinding for a while. We let the magic drop spawn there. If I had gone in the inn first and then come back, it would have been... Leave the items there. Got 5 extra magic there. I take the poison. What are you gonna do? Why am I pausing? Stop that. I should have saved below. That doesn't matter. Should have just stayed. Now I gotta do this. Oh, the scroll is nice. Here. Flew over those areas a bit, no problem. Now here's another problem, we gotta find the fake floor. Just gonna spam jump for a while. I'm sure I'll find it eventually. Over here somewhere. Somewhere. Keep getting key drops for some reason. Make me take the poison, sure, whatever. Oh wait, it's right here. There it is. It's right there, I skipped it. How could I? Alright, I gotta watch my health in this section. Nice scroll. Okay, very nice. Getting good scroll luck in this run. Because there are enemies there are hidden enemies at the bottom that don't activate until you touch them, and they do a lot of damage. I want to be careful. Got 33 health, it should be fine. Oops. Yeah. There's one right next to the end. If I double tap it, I'm gonna die. So let's not do that. That's why I got more gold. Oh, that figures. Thanks, game. Appreciate it. Alright. Now you're talking about... Who's talking about key doors? Yeah, here you go. Count the key doors. By the way, that's the crown right there, so you can see there's more coming. How do I get to this inn? Oh, oops. Oops.
The front door.
Found it.
Like that's most desperate.
Alright, so we're done with the wings, and we're done with the crossbow, so we're gonna take this, and we're gonna take this. Now, there's an item that does jump boots that increase your jumping height, but we have this, so we just do this. There's no other way out of this area, except through this one hole, so... There we go. Health doesn't really matter. So again, I'm going to get to the boss, die, revive, and then hope it dies first. Get out of here. I'll take your money.
There are only a couple of doors.
Only a couple. You know, there I probably should have used keys. I want to run out of magic, but that shouldn't... I mean, if I run out of magic, I'm probably dead, so... Not too worried about that. Oh, I forgot. Whoa! Okay, yeah. Alright. Oops. Ah, that's not good. I want to be down there. I might be screwed. Yeah, I'm probably screwed. Don't kill me! Oh, I survived. How did I survive? I don't know. Better? What did I say? Better lucky than good.
That's why I said, that's why I will not run this game because that guy.
Alright.
Yeah, he does hit like a...
He hits like a truck. I think he two-shots you, or maybe three. And his bullets do like 30 damage also. Yeah. Okay, so we have all 4 crowns. Now, the only one who can actually use the crowns is the sun. And you see, his stats are terrible. But, he can use the crowns. He can also use the dragon sword, which I don't have yet, which I better go get. Alright. So, the crowns, what they do, in case anyone wasn't paying attention earlier, which I never even mentioned, so why would you be? But there were little portraits in various spots around the maze. And I don't know if the manual mentions this, but they are actually teleporters. And if you have all 4 crowns, and have a crown active, like that one right there, if you have a crown active in your inventory with all 4 crowns, they teleport you to somewhere else in the maze. Now, I don't want to take one yet. There is one specific one that goes to where the dragon sword is. And if I take any other ones, I'm going to get lost. So that's why I de-equip the crown. Because I don't want to go somewhere I don't know where I am.
Fine.
There's plenty of spots in the maze again you don't go to because they're out of the way and have nothing important. So the portrait we're looking for is actually back in the daughter's area, which we saw a bit ago. And he can barely make that jump. Okay. Happy music again. Trying to take a boost off an enemy here, thank you. And now the sun needs to do this incredibly long jumping technique all the way up to this area, which we went to before. But with his very bad jump, it's going to take quite a few of these to get there. So, yeah. Time for bathroom break. Water, yeah, hydrate. This is the time. What you're looking for on the second pause, you're looking for a little downward motion. If you pause too fast the second time, you won't get the second jump. You wait for a little fall, and then... don't pick the crystal. The crystal warps you back to start. We're gonna use it in a minute, but we don't use it yet. And then we go... and it's not working. Oh, up. I put up. Right. And look, I got a sword! Alright, now, in the interest of safety, I'm gonna go back... normally I wouldn't go back to the house, but I'm going to do it because... I don't... if you die to the... if I die to the dragon, then I gotta get the sword over again. So I don't want to do that. One sword, please. I have just enough money for one more in-trip, which will be nice. So I bet you're all wondering right now, where is this dragon that we've been talking about for the last 35 minutes? Well, I'm so glad you asked. Because, for the more observant among you, you probably already saw him. He was hiding in plain sight the whole time. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. I mean, it doesn't matter. I can't resist money drops, what can I say? Hey, look! There he is! Where'd he come from? I'm almost gonna walk over here. Oh, no. Alright, it's time. Alright. Oh, no, I went too... yeah. Does that count? I don't know if that counts. Yeah, it's double KO. Yeah, okay. I was watching his life to... because when you get down to like the last 2 pixels, then you run and get out of his, because his remains kill you.
They kill you.
Yeah, so, alright. But luckily, since I took the safety save, we only have to do this part again. And that's why the estimate is 45 minutes. But luckily, you can just barely hit him outside of his flame range, but just doing it solely from there, it takes a very long time to do enough damage. However, I was a little too aggressive. Just a little. Not much. Just enough. How do you take damage? Whatever. Don't ask questions. Take 2. Oh. Okay. I did not know I was in the fire there. Okay. I wasn't even looking. I was looking at the dragon's health. I must have taken 2 hits and I wasn't ready for it. Alright. Take 3. Yeah. I enjoy all the hype. It is definitely a game that I played as a kid and just wandered around killing stuff for hours. And it was so much fun, but I never got anywhere. I would have liked to make some progress at some point. I may have found Pochi's crown as a kid, but the other ones, no, had no chance. Yeah, definitely. Alright, take 3. I didn't take a hit there. I can take one more hit this time. Let's not do that. Ah, see that? I'm too close. Alright, well. I guess we're doing it this way then. Nope, get in there. Alright. I'm playing this a little bit safer. You see, this works, it just takes a lot longer. Alright, let's look him back up one more time. There we go. And... time. Alright.
Nice.
I'm fine with the two deaths of the dragon. I killed the other 2 bosses on the first try, and I don't know how I did it. So that was my main goal. I'll take it. Alright. Thank you very much for watching. Stand by for more NES Block.